How's it going? Devin here again with countryguitaronline.com, and in today's guitar lesson we are going to work on a progression in the style of the old traditional song Brown's Ferry Blues. This is a song that Doc Watson used to play all the time. I really like Doc Watson's arrangement a lot. We're not going to learn Doc Watson's arrangement note for note, but what we're going to do is basically take the chord progression for Brown's Ferry Blues, add some nice melodies to it, work on our right hand pick control, and by the end of this lesson we'll have an awesome arrangement on guitar that you can play through. What I just played a sample of right there is the intermediate arrangement that we're going to learn first. We'll also have an easier arrangement for the newer pickers that aren't quite as advanced but still want to get through the song and learn something cool on your guitar. And we're also going to have a tablature download right below this video player here at countryguitaronline.com, and a backing track and some other good stuff. So check that out. And I guess at this point, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to work on the intermediate arrangement first, pull up the tablature on the screen, work through each line one at a time, and I'm going to give you all some really good tips. Here on the screen we've got the first line of the tablature for the intermediate arrangement. That very first measure you see is just a pickup measure that will lead us into the main melody, the main progression that starts in the second measure. Let's take a look at this. That pickup measure, we're going to do a little slide with our left middle finger from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret. That's left middle. And then right after that, you're going to use your pointer finger to bar across the 3rd fret. 1st string, 2nd string. So slide up, down, down. And then right after that, we're going to do this little melody right there. And as you do that little melody, you're going to leave your left pointer finger kind of right over that place where you barred it at the 3rd fret. Just leave it there because we'll use that here in a minute at the end of the 3rd measure. So slide up, down, down. Right after the barred, see at the end of the 3rd measure, right here we do that bar one more time and then just do an open 3rd string. So measures 1 through 3. Pause if you want to work on that. And as you hit that open 3rd string right there, it lets you lift up your left hand off of the fretboard to move in position for the next couple of measures, measures 4 and 5. So we got lift up, and then we're going to do this little double stop. Pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and then ring finger, 3rd string, 3rd fret right there. So just plant those 2 fingers, pointer, ring finger, and from there you're going to leave your pointer finger held down right there on the 1st fret. Just keep that pointer finger held down for measures 4 and 5 as we walk down with our left ring finger, middle, open, if that makes sense. Let me just play measures 4 and 5. It's actually the same thing repeated twice. So left pointer finger, keep that held. So pause if you want to work on that a bit, but let's play this entire line one more time and then we'll move on. 1, 2, 3. Slide up. And moving on to the next line, we've got measures 6 through 9. Sounds like this. So let's break that in half. It'd be the easiest way here. So measures 6 and 7, we're going to do open 3rd string and then walk down on the 4th string. When you do that walk down right there, you're doing left ring finger, middle, open. And that's just double stops walking down. And double stop is playing 2 notes at the same time. So open 3rd string and then down, down, down. So pretty basic. And then measure 7 right here, we've got, we're doing a hammer on with the left pointer to the middle. Right there to start it. Takes a little pick control to catch that open 3rd string. Right there. Might take some work. So measure 6 and 7 one more time. So just pause the video if you want to work on those 2 measures. And now let's check out measures 8 and 9. Sounds like this. Let's look at measure 8 first. And that's it. Pick, down, down, up, scrape, scrape. There's 2 little mute kind of, I'm going to focus those scrapes on the strings 1 through 3. And you're basically just muting that with your left hand, just resting your fingers on the strings. You're not doing any palm muting or anything like that. So if we look at the beginning of measure 8, we've got this little variation of a D chord right there. Middle is on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, pointer is 1st fret, and just open high E string. So that's what we're going to be playing at the beginning of measure 8. So pick, down, down, up, pick, down, down, up. When you do that up right there, you're going to plant your pinky down. Your pinky plants on the 3rd fret. You know, everything else stays where it was, but just pinky goes down. Pick up that melody note there. And then just do scrape, scrape. You basically just lift up that chord with the left hand, resting your fingers on the strings to do those scrapes. Just pause if you want to work on that. And then right after measure 8, we go into measure 9 here, where we play the D7 chord. I wrote in D major right above, just to keep it simple, right above the tablature, but we're playing that D7. In measure 9 here, it sounds like this. Down, down, up, pick. And that pick, we're about to slide up back into the little melody here in a second, in the next measure. So let's combine measures 8 and 9 and play this a couple times. So once you get this down, those two measures, it really sounds the best if you focus on having a really light touch on the strums. You know, when you're strumming the 3 strings, but then a heavier pick on the single note picks. So. Take a little work to smooth that out, but sounds best up to speed. And then we're about to go into this little part again. So let me play this line one more time, measures 6 through 9, and then we'll move on to the next line. About to slide up there. So let's go on to the next line. We've got measures 10 through 13. And remember in the previous measure we did that pick on the 2nd fret, and we were about to slide up into the 4th fret right there. So let me play measures 10 through 13, and I'll start out with the pick right before in measure 9.